This is for entertainment purposes only, family. You're not going to believe this. Can you imagine in the Iebc thing that was supposed to be signed, or that is, we are waking up to maybe being law already? They put a clause at a car can be a polling station. And this isn't at a car in the rural areas or Uko or northeastern or whatever. No. A car in any constituency can be used as a polling station. I told this guy, we're learned. We're learned. You know what? Because now, obviously, we're going to have to read every piece of legislation with a fine-tooth comb. Because this is too much. And now, it makes me suspicious. You see the way guys were saying that a particular person has dictatorial ambitions and would love to remove the term limit so they can stay for, I can't even talk, so they can stay forever.
If hauna kuru, kwa nini Catholic Bishop walikuwa na term serikali ya President Ruto, like kama serikali ambayo imelack priority ama haijui prioritize the most important things? Let me tell you why. Sahizi we have a bill ambayo inaletwa parliament, inasema that ita prohibit ama itaweka si lazima Iebc streamline results. So ku streamline aje? Sahizi polling station A ikipata result inaweka pale na Iebc inatuonyesha direct that result za polling A ni hizi. So hii serikali haitaki ikue hivi, inataka ikue that Iebc itakaa na result mpaka dakika ya mwisho itupe the final result, which I believe ni plot za kuiba election. The next thing ambayo nataka Wakenya wajue ni kuwa hii sio priority. The priority ni kuweka Iebc in place. Remember hatuna Iebc. All the commissioners hawakuagi. So swali ni je, ni kuweka sheria ya kustreamline ama ni kuweka Iebc in place? Because Iebc lazima iwekwe in place ndivyo ikuwe na uwezo wa kuconduct election on due time. Wakati utafika watakuwa well prepared. But William Ruto amekataa completely kuweka Iebc in place. Kwani mko na mchoro gani? Hamtaki tupate live result na hamtaki kuweka Iebc in place. Kwani mko na mchoro gani?
Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Romy Rolls on all social media platforms, as you can see on your screens right now. Thanks so much for clicking onto this video and for subscribing. And so far things are boiling up nicely because apparently the Kenya Kusha have realized that they are coming to lose 2027 elections, and right now they want to change the rule of the game, and that is the Iebc laws that states that you have to live stream all the results to the tally center, which will always is usually at the Bomas of Kenya. And Ruto, together with his conglomerates, have realized that they have lost the ground, and the ground is hostile. Everybody is against them. Come 2027, it's clear that they are losing, and right now they want to change the very, very spectacular and transparent clause or law that says you have to live stream each and every results that are found in each and every voting center to the tallying center at Bomas of Kenya, and this will always help with the transparency and accountability in each and every vote that has been casted. So guys, we can see that Ruto has felt that for real he's gonna be a one-term president, and this is for the better of Kenya. And it's beautiful that Kenyans have already united against him and his few rogue and impunitive members of parliament and cabinet secretaries who are still with him. And come 2027 they won't believe, because they believe you know, they'll see dust and they'll be going home, then later on in prison, because that's where they belong. Right now Kenyans are really struggling and they're suffering, but I believe very soon they'll be going to take their weapons. For those who haven't taken their weapons, and that is the voting card. That's the weapon which we require come 2027 elections. For those who haven't taken this weapon, I believe the IEBC will be constituted very soon, and this is another reason why Ruto doesn't want to constitute the IEBC, because once he constitutes the IEBC, his impunitive member of parliament would be recalled together with the very, very important commissioners who are required in the IEBC to be appointed for the IEBC to work, so that these impunitive member of parliaments can be recalled. And coming to realize that this will happen, he doesn't want to reconstitute it, so that he can't suffer the loss of being impeached, because right now these MPs have been compromised with some few penny in terms of Kenyan shillings, while he, as the big thief, continue to steal in dollars. And it's unfortunate that our leaders are so cheap, and for them, they can be easily bought with Kenyan shillings, while him as the big thief is stealing in US dollars. It's unfortunate, but come 2027, we shall be sending them, all of them, for those who have been practicing in in this impunitive regime. They'll have to go, because I believe they're still good MPs who have always stood by the people, and for them we shall of course recognize them and push them up if there'll be higher chances, higher seats or opportunities or positions which they'll be seeking, because I believe for those who have done better jobs, in case they seek bigger positions, we shall support them so that they can free the seats at the parliament for other new members of parliament to be elected. So let's hope that our Senate will stand with the people to deny this bill that has been brought in front of them, of changing the very, very important law of making our elections to be transparent and accountable for every vote that has been casted by Kenyans. So Kenyans, we shouldn't lose hope. This is our country. It's the best home that we can ever ask for. And I believe we shall stand for what is good for this country, and most definitely for those who want to take us during the dark days, most definitely we shall do away with them. And if in case they have broken the law, most definitely they'll be heading to prison. And I've seen hashtag Okia Omtata 2027 is trending right now, and I called this earlier on, saying that a man like Okia Omtata, a man like Jimmy Wanjigi, a man like Willis Otieno, or Piki Ponki, the lawyer, Wakili Willis Otieno, and the likes of Judge George Natembea, the likes of Babu Owino, and right now the likes of Ndindi Nyoro. These are some of the leaders who have, always been woke, and some of them have just joined the wokeness. The likes of Ndindi Nyoro and Babu Owino have just decided that we won't continue being led in this rogue regime, and it's time we stand up right and talk the voice of the people, and push the agenda of pro-people, and without forgetting Peter Salasia, who has always been standing for the people and calling out Raila Odinga, who has been a chameleon over the people, changing colors over the people, always ending up as the beneficiary over the blood which has been shed since 2007. He ended up in the government after Kenya's bloodshed. Come 2027, he ended up in the Uhuru Ruto government after 2017 bloodshed, and of course recently after the bloodshed of 2022 post elections, he went and joined the government. Right now he's with Ruto, and he always never credit the people who fought for this position in which he usually grabs, and forget the people who fought for these opportunities. So for me, what I can say, it's high time we stand against these bad leaders, and right now it's good we know the bad leaders, and they are now headed with the one-man William Ruto, and one-man Raila Odinga, and we thank God that right now they're together. Come 2027, they will be taken home quite early in the morning, and we shall be celebrating in this beautiful country of ours that most definitely we have liberated our country economically and from the bondage of slavery, which this government is a puppet of the West, is making us pay odious debt or illegal debts and making us suffocate economically or financially, because we can't stand on ourselves. We can't stand by ourselves economically, because we have to go seeking loans and continuing to dig the hole of debt while we continue to strangle ourselves with these big chains of debt, and some are most definitely illegal debt, and these are the debt that Jimmy Wanjigi and Okiom Tata and Wakili Willis Otieno and the likes of Peter Salasia, Babu Owino, and Didi Nyoro have always been said, and most definitely without forgetting George Natembea, who has always been saying that these illegal debts are not supposed to be paid by the Kenyan people. Those who took these illegal debts should service them and most definitely go to prison later on, and leave the Kenyan people to continue liberating themselves financially, because we just need to pay the legal debt that we took. And I believe right now we've already overpaid, and right now they have our credit, and we have overpaid to a maximum where they have our credit, so we should get that sum back and continue with our development in this country and grow big and better, because I believe Kenya is a great country, and I believe in the likes of the names mentioned earlier on, the likes of Jimmy Wanjigi and Okiom Tata, Ndindi Nyoro, Babu Owino, George Natembea, and Peter Salasia and the likes, who have the same ideology. We usually say we have they are our ideological soulmates. We think in the same direction in terms of the way we shall liberate this country. And I believe if these guys get the position of lynching the presidency, we shall most definitely liberate this country the way forward. And the rest who are thinking about getting a chance of the presidency should join this team and have this big, beautiful coalition which will help liberate this country from one-man Ruto, who is a danger species to this country. So guys, let me see your comments on the comment section on what you guys think. Drop your opinions, and I really appreciate. Don't lose hope. Subscribe to this YouTube channel where we roll the truth. That's why I go by the name Romy Rolls. I roll the truth, and most definitely without fear of contradiction or anything of the sort, because I believe we have to speak and we have to let our thoughts out there so that people can engage with us, and that's the way we shall liberate this country and get to enjoy our country. That's the way you can see the Singapore people doing, and of course the first world countries doing. So most definitely stay hopeful, don't lose hope. If at all you were thinking about taking out your life, kindly reconsider again. Don't lose hope. You remember we just lost a lady who took her life at the KICC building, and it's so unfortunate that this current regime has made our people very depressed and stressed with the financial circumstances, making our social life be a bit harder. But I believe with God's grace, we shall be liberating this country. It's all about getting united as a whole and getting these right leaders who have a clean slate to lead this country in the likes of the names I've just mentioned, and I really appreciate. So guys, without much further ado, see you on to the next one, and big up yourselves for watching this video. Like and comment, and most definitely subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bells on, and I really appreciate. Stay blessed, stay hopeful, don't lose hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and be yourselves. Bye bye, and see you on to the next one. Boom.
You like me, why them a fight me? You like me, chewing a bone, a bite. You like me, chewing a bite. Don't like, power and we don't trust them, even if we bust them. We don't trust them, stay fine, not touch them. We don't trust them, we'll be a man and sub them. Inform me, say you must them.